All right, everyone, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So today I've got two amazing guests in Clem and his dad Xavier, and they're gonna try to play together to try and challenge this beautiful questionnaire of 15 questions, and I hope for them they're gonna go all the way. How are you guys doing?
Doing great, doing great.
Yes, great, thank you.
Thanks for the invite. We're gonna try to be good, but I think it's gonna be hard on some questions, but I think we can do it.
I hope so, but it should be difficult.
Yeah, Xavier, I think you might be better at those questions than Clem himself, honestly, because of course the questionnaire is a bit tilted towards Clem. Of course, some questions are about him, so we'll see how it goes. So, are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Whenever.
Okay, so question number one is, in a 2025 interview given to SC Historian, Clem Desplanches stated, quote, PVT is a bit right now. PVT is a bit what? Marvelous, sumptuous, awesome, or insane?
Well, that was after EWC 2025, I think, when I after EWC last year when I lost. So right after my loss against Tariq. And
Yes, I think it's answer D.
I think it's D as well, because also the thing is my English isn't that good, and I think sumptuous, I don't think I would have said that. Marvelous, I don't think so either. Awesome, I could have said awesome as like a kind of like a meme way, but I think it's D as well, right? I think insane. I think I was like PVT is a bit insane right now. I think that's something I could have said. Okay, so I think answer D should be the one.
Okay, let's see if it was the right answer. Correct.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
We didn't lose the first one.
Okay, you've done the hardest question.
Very
All
nice.
right, game number two. Which of these four players never took part in the French team in a Nation Wars event? DNS, myself, Daishi, Shadowne, or Drogo? A bit more difficult this time.
That's pretty difficult.
Of course, DNS played, I think Rogo too.
Yeah.
It's between Daishi and Shutdown.
If Daishi played, it would have been like in some of the first editions, probably. So long time ago.
Playing with Shutdown.
No, I remember playing with UDNS. I remember playing with Stefano as well. I think that's the one I remember the most is with Stefano and you. But I don't remember playing with Drogo too much. But I'm pretty sure he was at least in one Nation Wars. I think Daishi might have been in one of the first ones. And Shadowne, I don't remember playing with Shadowne, and I feel like I would have remembered if I played with him. And could he have played before my time, kind of?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so probably Shadowne, right? Has never played. But it's so hard, honestly. It's between Shadowne and Daishi. Ay.
So yeah, either...
Yeah, I would guess it should be Shutdown.
Yeah, I think he might be Shadowne. Should we go with Shadowne?
Let's go.
You want to... So,
All right.
Shadowne, final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Correct.
Oh, very
that's
nice.
the right answer.
I
So
was
yeah.
so scared.
So
Let's
yeah,
go.
Daishi played in one of the first ones with Todd back in the days, you know. So
Oh.
even Downfall played in one of the first events, actually, long time.
Really, it
ago.
was Daishi, Todd, Downfall, or it was like different.
I don't know if the three played together at the same time, but it was one of the very first editions where they played. Yeah.
If you replace yourself and Drogo by like Downfall and Todd, I would have never been able to guess.
Yeah,
been
but
so
it's not the 1 million euro question, or 1 million minerals, I should say. Because of course, you're not walking away with anything. I'm sorry, I'm broke. Oh, all right. Question number 3. Let's see. Okay, Clem joined Team Liquid on the 21st of February of what year? 2018? Oh, 2018, I should say. 2019, 2020, or 2021? Do you remember when you joined Team Liquid? Do you even remember?
Yeah, that's 2020. I'm pretty sure, and my dad is 100% sure. I think.
Yeah, he was 18. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and 2019 is when I left the team before that, like Infinity, I think, was like 2019 when I left, and then 2020 is when I joined Liquid officially, surely. And it couldn't be 2021, right? I was already in Liquid for a year. Yeah, so I think we're pretty confident about 2020.
You know why I'm asking you this? Because I was like, when did I join this team or that team? And I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even remember anything. So
Yeah, it's very hard. Like if you ask, I think any of the other teams, like not Team Liquid, but the teams before that, I would have never been able to guess like the year. But Team Liquid, because it's the last one I joined and my current one as well, it's a bit easier to know, I think, what year.
yeah. But I want to make this
yeah,
game a bit interactive, and people at home, of course, can play. So it's not just you two; it's people at home. So 2020 final answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy one, easy. All right, next
Very
question.
nice.
Okay, this one is funny. A mothership recalls 2 Archons, 5 High Templars, 6 probes, 1 Prism, 1 Colossus, and Observer in the Zerg main. 3 probes, 2 High Templars, and a Prism die. How much supply is left?
Oh no.
We're gonna have to do some math. The mothership recalls. So the mothership counts. Wait. So the mothership counts in the supply as well.
Everything
And-
counts.
Okay. So we have.
The mothership is how much supply? 8.
Did it change when they nerfed the cost?
I don't think so. Because they also brought it back to 400 anyways.
Oh yeah. I think it's 8.
I think it's 8 as well. Or 10, but I think 8. But
10,
we can see.
wow.
So
15 even if you want.
wait. 2 Archons, so that's 4. 5 High Templars, that's 10. 6 Probes, that's 6.
I don't.
A Prism, that's 2. And 1 Colossus, that's 6. 3 Probes die and 2 High Templars die. So 2 High Templars, 4 supply dies. 7 supply dies, right? Because 4 High Templars die and 3 Probes die.
Wait, you didn't finish the sentence.
How much? Wait.
It's 9.
Wait, why 9? Because 3 Probes, 3 supply, and 2 Templars.
The Prism
And
dies
the
too.
Prism! Oh my god, I didn't see that. I didn't see any number on the Prism. So I
Don't do
didn't
math
count
on
it.
stream, they say.
Okay, so 9 supply dies. And the initial supply was how much?
I don't know.
8 plus 4 plus 10
Wait. 8
plus 4
is
plus
12.
10 22 plus 6
28.
28 plus a prism 30 plus a colossus
36.
36 and an observer 37. And how much supply is left? 3 probes.
37 minus 9.
Yeah.
That's so funny, actually.
Well,
That's so-
maybe we should go 25 then. because
think
we got it wrong.
You forgot to count a little something, I believe.
Oh no.
You said mothership 8. Okay, that's correct. And then
Okay. We have 1 mothership, 8.
Yeah,
2 Archons,
that's
8.
8. Maybe I said 4. Yeah, that's 8.
So it's 16.
okay.
5 High Templars.
3 High Templars remaining. Okay.
Okay.
So it's 6.
Yes. 3 probes remaining
So
because
it's 22.
okay.
Okay.
3 probes die, and 3 probes
So 25
leave.
plus 1 Colossus.
Yeah, because the prism dies anyways. So 1 colossus and an observer. So how much is that? It's more like 32.
You said 25 and then Colossus and so on.
Yes. 25 and Colossus is 31 and Observer 32.
32? I think that should be right. I trust you. I trust you on the math. Or we could always get a joker as well.
If I were you, I would not burn them too early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Then we
go
should go
for
32. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with it.
32 final answer?
We'll say answered B. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And that's correct.
Oh yeah. We almost went with 25 at
It
first.
was stressful.
You know, when I was doing the questions myself, I had to recount again to make sure I did not fuck it up. That was
Yeah,
fun.
it's hard honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question for 1,000 minerals.
Ooh.
Who is Clem's biggest nemesis on Eligulac as of today? And I'm sure most of you guys will guess it wrong. Is it Max Pax, Hero, Maru, or Dark?
Ooh.
I think should be not too hard for you, Clem, but I think people at home is gonna be
Huh.
maybe not the one they're expecting. Maybe you can remove the ones you think there's no way. So by nemesis, I mean the
Maru,
person you've
okay.
dropped the most maps against, like the
Yes.
biggest differential.
So
Doesn't mean you played that person a lot, but it means you had very poor win rate against that person.
yeah, so it can't be Max Pax. I think like Max Pax overall was like 50-50 against me or something like that, or maybe I won more than I lost. So I think we can eliminate Max Pax already.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dark, maybe, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
maybe Dark.
I think Hero, I don't think so. Like Hero, I think people might say Hero because recently I did quite bad against Hero. But I think overall, as a Aligolac Nemesis, I don't think it's Hero.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it's between Dark and Maru. And Dark, I had like a bad like period against him where I lost a lot. But then I won some of them, so I think it kind of equalized a little bit. And I think Maru I have really bad win rate against overall, I think. So I would
Against Maru?
yeah. So I think it might be Maru, maybe, or Dark, one of the two. But I'm not sure which one.
So you're tilting more towards Maru?
Nemesis list.
Yeah?
Like if you open Aligulac, you see the Nemesis list, who shows up at the top?
Huh. I don't know.
I like your reasoning. Your reasoning was, I think, on the right path.
I would have said Maru, I think, because I remember looking recently at Aligulac because I was curious what my wins were against Maru, and I was looking through it, and I had like one win at like Gamers 8, and then I had like a few wins before that, but it was like 80% like his favorite, pretty much on the series overall. And Dark, I think Dark, like I lost a lot for a while, but then I won kind of a lot. So I think as a overall Nemesis, I don't think so. But you would say Dark?
I would say Dark, but do you want to take a 50-50?
So either Clem, you trust yourself, or you listen to your dad. Well, your reasoning, I think, you were on the right path with your reasoning, in my opinion. But, if you're unsure, you can maybe burn a lifeline, or you take a risk. You trust yourself.
Oh yeah. Do we have to burn a 50-50? I think we can go with Maru, honestly. I trust
I
on
don't
the
know,
Maru.
because Dark is on military service.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not.
Oh yeah, he's inactive anyways, so he can't be Dark, right?
It still shows up, even if you haven't touched the game forever. It still stays the same.
Okay, that makes it harder again. I mean, we could use the 50-50, but
then again, the next questions are gonna be rough. So think about it. If you think you're sure of yourself, give it a shot, and if you're wrong, sucks. But
I would say Maru. Do you want to trust me on this one?
I trust you.
you want to trust
Okay,
Maru?
okay. Let's go with Maru.
So you say Maru, final
Overa?
answer?
Yeah, I hope I'm not wrong.
Okay. The stress is rising.
Confident, but let's go.
The stress is rising. Let's click on reveal. And that's the right answer.
Nice.
So actually, Max Pax is not your nemesis, as you said. Is like
Yeah, Max Pax
is literally your
there's no
doormat.
rating.
Actually, it's quite the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Then I think you're doing pretty well overall against Hero. I think Dark is in maybe the nemesis list, but at the very bottom. So yeah,
Okay.
Mauro was actually first by quite a bit.
Yeah, because I know my win rate is really bad against Maru overall, and yeah, I mean it was scary. Like I wasn't sure either, honestly.
Because I remember
thought-
the first video I made on this channel was with you, and you actually beat Mauro 3-1, and it was a big event for you because you had been on such a long losing streak to him, and
yeah.
finally
we did, like
you
a
had,
review together.
yeah, exactly, and finally you had actually defeated Mauro at this event.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Okay, very nice.
If you want to take your StarCraft to the next level, I've created a coaching site on which you could join my Discord, book a session with me, and soon I will be adding tutorials and guides. So make sure you check out my coaching site. The link is in the description. Okay, the question for 2,000 minerals. Let's see what it is. Okay, IAM has hosted StarCraft 2 events in many cities. Which of these cities has never hosted an Intel Extreme Master SC2 event? Is it Sao Paulo, Singapore, Tokyo, or Cologne?
Oof. That's pretty damn hard.
Maybe you remember at least one or two of them, perhaps?
I think it's Sao Paulo. There definitely is I am Sao Paulo, but I don't know if you ever had StarCraft, right?
Yeah, it's possible. I think Cologne had SC2.
Yeah, I think Cologne for sure. Tokyo and Singapore, I don't know. I think Tokyo, I am Tokyo. Maybe, early on in StarCraft. I feel like maybe.
So, yeah.
Or, but maybe not. I am Singapore. I am Tokyo, I am Singapore. I am Sao Paulo sounds very familiar.
Mhm.
The only issue is I don't know if he had StarCraft, but I think he did eventually. Probably. I am Cologne, yeah. Almost for sure. So, would you agree it's between Tokyo and Singapore?
I'm not sure. For me, Sao Paulo is mainly Counter-Strike.
I'm trying to picture yourself because you say there's Counter-Strike, but have you ever heard of IEM Tokyo, IEM Cologne, IEM Singapore period, right? Or
Yeah, because I am Sao Paulo, we know for a fact there's I am there, right? So he probably had StarCraft like maybe even like 10 years ago, no?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And like I am Cologne, that sounds very familiar as well. Like I'm pretty sure they have I am in Cologne, right? I think. And then I am Singapore, that sounds more familiar than I am Tokyo. So for now, I'm kind of thinking Tokyo would be the answer, but I'm really unsure. What do you think?
Interesting.
so right now you would say 100% Sao Paulo and Cologne. You're pretty sure there was an IEM there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty sure. And I think I am Singapore. It rings a bell, you know.
I am Tokyo seems weird.
I am Tokyo. It seems like it never happened. I am Singapore. It sounds familiar, I think, but I'm not sure. I am Singapore. I've never been in any of those cities except Cologne, so it's kind of hard because it was like before my time, pretty much. But I would say Tokyo.
Yeah, I would say Tokyo either.
Are we confident? Do we use the?
No, I'm not confident.
I think there's.
We
Yeah.
can gamble.
You can always gamble, you know.
I think that should be right. I hope I am Tokyo. I think there was never an I am there. Okay, let's send it. Okay, let's send I am.
He
Tokyo.
wants to send it. Okay. Tokyo, final answer?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's try.
Okay, so you were right. Sao Paulo, there was IEM and there was IEM SC2. Cologne has actually, I think Cologne is the city that hosted the most IEM SC2, right, in the studio.
Oh, really?
Was it Singapore or was it Tokyo?
Oh no. So we had the right reasoning at least at first.
So in my memory, I think Hero won IEM Singapore. So yes, it's Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure 100%, but I think I remember that.
Let's go.
Okay,
Very nice.
okay. You're doing great. You're doing great.
We're doing good. We're doing good. And we still have all the jokers left as well. If the next one is too hard, we can always use them.
Yeah,
Very
we've got
nice.
three lifelines remaining, so let's see. All right, next question. Question number 7. You're not even half of this. Okay,
Oh.
so which of these players is the youngest? Is it Max Pax, Clem,
Max Pax.
Rainer, or Goblin?
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, we're pretty sure about this one because
2 years younger, I think.
yeah, Rainer is like slightly younger than me. Goblin is it's like pretty much same as Rainer, I think. And we're like so because I remember like back in the day.
There was a tournament between you three.
Yeah, exactly. Roti hosted like a 16-year-old tournament between me, Goblin, and Rainer. That was like, oh yeah, they were all 16 and they hosted like a tournament between all of us. But Max Pax was definitely younger, and I think Max Pax is, yeah, as you said, is 2 years younger than all three of us. So we're pretty confident about this.
Pretty
one.
confident? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be ready to send
100%.
Max
to A.
Pax, final answer.
Mhm.
And that's correct. So yeah,
Nice.
all of you three were born in 2002. I'm sorry,
Two.
and Max
Yeah.
Pax 2004. I wanted to remove Max Pax and maybe write Trigger instead. Then everybody would be born in
Oh, that would have
2002.
been
But I think this question
that
would have
would've been
been
so tough.
way too hard. So
Yeah, it
Ah,
would have been so
I
hard.
thought it would be Rainer, I think.
I think then he would have been Trigger, but I'm not sure. Maybe Rainer, because Rainer is only 2 months older than me. I think he's in April, and I think Rainer is
July, yes.
July, and I think Trigger might be like late.
Okay.
Wait, no, Trigger is June, I think. Wait,
yeah, would have been way too hard.
it would have been way too hard. Oh,
That's what I
crap.
thought.
Okay. Well, it's nice we got the answer.
Okay.
Correct.
Next question. Question number
Yes.
8 for 8,000 minerals. According to Eligulac, how many Protoss players are there in the top 10 of players who earn the most prize money in StarCraft 2? Is it none at all, 2, 4, or 6? Clem would think, man, I thought it was 10.
Can I say more than 6? Wow, that's okay. That's very difficult.
So you can try to think in your head, okay, what
Which
does the
Protoss?
top 10 look like?
Yeah.
And I'm saying according to Eligulac because some rankings are not exactly updated, and Eligulac should be the most reliable.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
with right now's numbers basically.
Okay.
So who should be rank 1, 2, and so on?
I think if you look at the overall ranking, so it's like obviously Ceralis first, then it's like Moru, Rogue, but then I think SOS is in there, like for sure. I think SOS is in there for sure. And players like Zest. I think Zest might be in there as well.
Maybe.
Because it takes really the entirety of StarCraft 2, and keep in mind that some players retired maybe some years ago, and the
That's
prize
true.
pool
Other
kept
players
piling.
have-
So think about that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And there's inflation as well. So people that used to play back in the days, like, yeah, I guess that's also why the prize money was like lower. I
Like for
think-
the record, for example, when Hero won IEM San Jose, IEM Singapore, and so on, he only
Yeah.
got 10k for first place, which is not that much
really?
compared to today's standards. Right?
Oh, that's true. Hero is definitely in there for sure in the top 10.
Maybe classic.
Oh, maybe classic. I think SOS for sure. Maybe not even for sure.
Yes.
I think SOS though is in
When did
SOS, I would
SOS
say.
retire?
Hero, classic. I mean, SOS retired a long time ago. But
Yeah, because
he's kind of active these days,
World
but
champion.
he's 2 times world champion. Because how much money did SOS win, you think, overall? Maybe like 600k, maybe? Maybe less, actually.
I think the BlizzCon was a lot of money.
Yes. That's also how Beyond got a lot of money as well. Damn, that's really hard. I think Parting probably doesn't make it because he
No.
stopped playing tournaments like too early, maybe, and he like stopped playing too much. I think Zest might be in. I think so. Definitely not 6, right? And definitely not 0 because we
Okay.
know
Yeah.
for sure there would be like a toss that's in, and 6 is obviously.
My guess was 0, but
a
I
bit too
was
many.
wrong.
Really?
No.
I think 4 is okay. 10 players is not that many, and 4 would be too much, right? Because more process than Zergs and Terrans would be.
Yeah,
It would be so weird. So it kind of has to be 2, right? By elimination.
Who would it be then? If it's like 2 or 4, who would it be?
I think if it's 2, it would be maybe SOS. But even then, I'm not sure. But I think Hero for sure. Like at least Hero is.
Yes.
So Hero is 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I could see a world where like SOS and Zest and someone else make it, because
Classic finished second at World
EWC.
Cup.
I keep forgetting about Classic, but to me, I didn't feel like Classic was one of the top. But maybe after EWC, actually, yeah, maybe Classic. Maybe now it's Hero and Classic, the first 2, actually. Then maybe it's 4 then. Is there that many process that won a lot of money? Maybe is it actually 4 in the top 10? That sounds like a lot.
Maybe you can think about the 2 other races too. Like, is there
Yeah.
enough room in the top 10 to fit that many? Well,
We have the first is Cyril.
Yeah, as Zerg, there's like Cyril, Rainer, Dark. That's already 3. Rogue, that's already 4. That's already 4.
in,
Zerg.
in the top 10, you okay?
Yeah, in the top 10. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think you
That's
said
Terran.
Maru for
We have
Terran as well.
Maru, you.
Maru, me, TY Innovation.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm not sure about TY, but
Pian.
oh, I think Beyond Beyond must be so close to like TY Innovation. I think Beyond TY Innovation or very very close in prize money. I think because TY won like GSL and stuff, and back then it was a big tournament. It had like a lot of money. It might actually be. I think it's 4. Maybe we need to use the 50-50.
Yeah, we can use it.
So,
okay.
I don't know, the 50-50 is gonna be random, so I hope it doesn't remove 0 and 6. We'll see. So-
Wait, it's random, right? So, oh my god, if you're unlucky, then it's whatever, right? Like, let's try it. We're gonna use the 50-50.
You wanna try the 50-50? Okay, computer remove 2 wrong answers.
Oh, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
very
0
nice.
2.
Okay, so it was not 4. So it was Hero and a Classic or something like that, or someone like that. Hero and someone else. Okay, then 2 for sure.
You're going for 2.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's correct. So
Nice.
yeah, SOS is not in the top 10 at all. It's quite a bit below because he retired a long time ago. So actually the highest earning Protoss is Hero. You were right. And the second is Classic. So Xavier, you were spot on.
You
Because
were
Classic has been playing pretty much non-stop except for military, right? And he's been doing actually very well.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, Classics won
Them-
2 GSL and so on. So yeah, Classic.
I'm
top
surprised SOS is not in the top 10 because, you know, like of all the memes, like SOS with the dollar signs and stuff, I was like, surely this guy made a lot of money, but I mean, he sure did, but not in the top 10 is surprising, but yeah, that's.
And I think
That's
in my memory, I think the third Protoss should be Zest, and then it's SOS, I think, in that order.
Okay.
I think Zest should be 11 or 12, something like that, very close.
Okay.
Okay, I think it was wise to use the 50-50. It landed
helped us out
properly.
real good.
It landed properly. It's out of my control, I promise. Okay. Next
read.
question for 16,000 minerals.
Oof, we're more than halfway done.
In 2017, Neeb won every WCS circuit offline event except one, which was in Valencia. But who won that event? Was it Nurcho, Elaser, Snoot, or Scarlet?
Oof. 2017. So 2017 was 1 year before Cyril went on a rampage.
That's correct.
Like, 2018 is Cyril's year. But 2017? I kind of remember seeing like Neeb against Cyril finals already back then. Like, Neeb was really good, but Cyril was getting like really good as well. Wait. There's not even Cyril as an answer.
Nope.
It's Nurture, Elaser. I was thinking Cyril, but it's not even Cyril.
Nope.
No.
Oh god. WCS
Cyril, I
Valencia.
think, got in the finals against Neeb, one of them, and Neeb won that one.
Oh, okay. That's what I had in mind. But Cyril is not an answer, and he definitely didn't win one then. So could he be Nurcho? I don't think so. It feels too late
Too
for
late for
Nurcho.
Nurcho.
Yeah, maybe if he was like 2015 or something, Nurcho would have been a perfect guess. But 17, yeah, maybe not Nurcho. Elaser? Wait, maybe. Did he win a DreamHack? He made the finals of like GSL versus the World,
Yes, exactly.
which was like really good from him. So he was definitely good around that time. But did he win? I'm not sure. How about Snoot? Maybe not.
No, I don't remember Snoot.
Oh god, that's so hard. And Scarlett, I don't really remember either. Because Scarlett won like, Scarlett won the Olympics, Pyeongchang, I think it was,
Yes.
but it was not DreamHack Valencia. Damn, I honestly don't know. Like, I would say it's between Elaser and Scarlett. What do you think?
I would think so.
So you're taking Nurture out of the equation and Snoot as well. That's your reasoning. And you think it's...
That's kind of our reasoning. I'm not even sure about it, honestly. Like, maybe Snoot could have had a good performance.
Maybe you can picture yourself back then, someone lifting the trophy, you know, the star, you know, the mythical star. Was it a star? No, I think it was not DreamHack. It was WCS, so it was not a star actually. But
Oh, true. In Valencia,
who was really good in
there, right?
2017? You know,
Who was good in 2017?
I mean, all of them technically, but
All of them were good. Maybe Scarlett was really good back then, right?
Yes.
Scarlett. The only issue is I don't remember Scarlett winning a WCS like Valencia. Otherwise, like, if we're talking purely like who was the best back then, I think I would have said Scarlett or Elaser, but maybe Scarlett. But because it's like WCS Valencia, but I don't remember any of them winning WCS Valencia. Oh wait, it might be the year where Snoot was really good though, because I remember Snoot beating Euthermal in one of these events. But it's so hard, man.
do you want a hint? We're cheating. Do you want a hint?
I think we might need one.
I think it's not. I think it's literal. The finals of this event in Valencia was between two persons in this four selection, basically.
Oh.
Two of these guys
really?
played against each other. It was a ZVZ. Remember these days where it was ZVZ all the time?
Oh yeah,
right?
it was like ZVZ.
It was one of them.
Damn.
So try to find the two protagonists potentially, and who would win in the ZVZ.
To me, I could almost see like all four of them, you know? I think the least likely is maybe Nurture.
I can give you a hint. It is indeed one of these four.
Very nice.
Okay, so you
I
think
think
it's
your
not
your
Nurture.
hint of it being like two of them in the finals maybe made it harder because then it means it's even like closer.
You
Do we
said
have
you
to
did.
use the?
Yeah, you want to try to use a lifeline or?
Do we have to use the audience? Maybe we have to use the audience.
That's unlucky because it's only one of the Valencia events you didn't go to because it was WCS. And
Oh right. Yeah, so like so like we weren't there. You weren't there. I wasn't there. So it's hard to remember. Maybe we have to use the audience on this one.
You want to ask the audience?
Okay.
Okay. Let's
The
let's ask
non-existing
the
audience. Okay,
What does the non-existing audience think on this one?
let's see how it works. I'm gonna click the button. Let's see. Okay, so according to the audience, 61% think it's a laser and 31% think it's Scarlett.
Okay, the non-existing audience went with the laser.
Are you
I
gonna
think we have
trust
to go
the
with the
AI
laser.
or what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Because so it was probably between. So the finals was probably Elaser Scarlet then, and Elaser won. That's probably what happened. Okay, let's go with Elaser then.
You're gonna trust the audience?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have full trust in the audience.
Okay, let's see. Final answer?
Yes.
Yep.
Reveal answer. And it was a laser indeed.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, audience.
So the finals was a laser against Snoot, actually.
Oh, really?
Eleazar against
Okay.
Nurcho won WCS, I think, in 2016 against Marine Lord, where Marine Lord beat 3-0 everyone, and then he lost to Nurcho in the finals to the...
Oh,
To the-
wait, we were at that one. Yeah, I remember saying this offline. Yeah.
And it was the patch where the Ultralisks were just unkillable.
Yes.
And
like,
Scarlet got
11 armor.
Scarlet got very close to beating Cyril at 2 or 3 different WCS events, 3-2.
Mm.
She was the closest, but she never reached the finals ever. So it was
Oh,
Eleazar.
I see.
Okay,
Very nice.
next question for 32,000 minerals. Which of these players does not have dual citizenship according to Wikipedia? Is it Stefano, Sword of, Massa, or Hero Marine? So 3 of these guys have 2 nationalities. One of them does
Let's
not.
try to think one by one, right?
Okay, Stefano is French and Tunisian.
Yes. I think Stefano, does he have the double... Yes, because he played WSG for Tunisia.
Yes.
So Stefano is like for sure dual citizenship, I think. Hero Marine as well, because he played for Italy.
Italy, yeah.
Italy.
Italia, sì.
Why did I say Italia? He played for the Italia. I think Massa is Canadian Korean.
Oh, maybe.
Or Canadian... I think Canadian Korean, yeah.
And sort of is Swedish.
Yeah, I think sort of lives in Korea, and he got married to a Korean girl. But does it give him dual citizenship? I don't know.
And is Wikipedia aware of that?
I don't think so. I think sort of is only Swedish, at least based on
I
Wikipedia.
think so too.
Yeah,
So-
because
so-
so Stefano and Hero Marine were pretty sure, right? I think.
Yes.
Then Massa, I'm like not super sure, but I think I remember him being Canadian Korean. I would take the gamble at least, and sort
agree.
of, yeah. So we should go with sort of, yeah.
Okay, final answer, sort of.
Yeah, final answer is the B.
And that's correct. So yeah, you were right about everything. So Stefano, French and Tunisian. Massa is Canadian and Korean. And Hero Marine, of course, our beloved German pizza maker.
German and Italia.
All right, so now if you lose, you will still go home with 32,000 minerals no matter what, you know. So you've
That's a
got
lot
to...
of minerals. We can make many orbitals with these minerals.
Yeah, you can make a lot of orbitals. Okay, next question. Question 11 out of 15. Okay, during the semifinals of IPL 5 in 2012, that was a long time ago, the Zerg player MVP Sniper faced a Terran player who notoriously typed Imba, Imba, Imba 17 times in a row after losing the final map on Daybreak. Who was the Terran player? Was it MMA, Bomber, Ryong, or Polt?
Yeah, this one.
Ryan?
Yeah. I remember it being Ryong pretty clearly.
No
Pretty
hesitation.
clearly. And I
No
re-
hesitation.
Well, I remember. I even remember because I listened to an interview of Ryong, like semi recently, like maybe a year or two ago. I listened to an interview of Ryong, and I remember him talking about this moment as well in the interview, and I remember it being him. So no hesitation on my part. I would say Ryong, like for
I
sure.
agree.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I like the confidence. Okay. Are you
Very confident on this one. Very confident.
Ryong final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, I'm very confident on this one.
So in 2012 on Daybreak it was 2-2 against MVP Sniper, and a Terran player complained, rightfully so, about Broodlord Infester and wrote Imba 17 times in a row, and the Terran was Ryong. That's correct.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Nice. Beautiful. I like that you added rightfully so.
I mean, come on. Let's be honest for a second.
For sure. Nice.
Next
Yeah, that
question.
one was quick.
Okay. Now we're going for 6-digit mineral count. So Clem has won the most ESL Open Cup, so exactly 100. Who is the second player who has won the most of them after Clem? EU, NA, and KR combined, so not just EU, right? All 3 servers combined. Is it Big Gabe, Max Pax, Dark, or Hero?
So you're talking purely like
first place
the ESL cups that gave ESL points.
No, we're saying
That's not
all
Hero
ESL
Marine.
Open Cups. Because sometimes during the off season there was no point awarded, but it's still an ESL Open Cup. So we're not talking about monthly, weeklies, we're not talking about figures pure ESL Open Cup and NA, EU, Korea. Who has won the most first place? After you, of
That's
course.
very
After
tricky.
you.
That's very
so the second one.
Because Hero Marine was first for the first like beat of it. Like Hero Marine at first won like so many of them, but then not really anymore.
I think Hero has had his military during the
True.
cups.
Yeah, true. Hero. Yeah, Hero had the military, so probably not Hero. Like Hero, maybe at the beginning and at the end he won some, but yeah, Hero probably not.
Korea ESL Open Cup was won mainly by Bijan.
Oh, beyond more than Dark.
I would say. I'm pretty sure it's Matchbox. Because he
Really?
was playing Europe and America.
Ah, true. He was farming the American one as well. And is Max Pax? Because I remember one time it was like the finals between Max Pax and Hero Marine, and like they were very close in cups. Like Hero Marine and Max Pax were like very close in how many cups they won.
Maybe in Europe Cups.
Oh, true, but not in NA. So Max Pax probably, right? Or unless he's Dark on Korea, but I don't think so.
Do you recall,
Probably not.
like maybe Dark? Do you recall the Korean players playing on EU and NA and winning a lot? What's your take?
The thing is, on EU, the only Korean player that I remember winning on EU was Cure. Because I remember Cure winning once on EU.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe Dark won like once on EU when I maybe like once, but I don't remember that. I think, as you said, Hero was not really playing at that point, or at least he had his military during then. But I mean, Dark might have won a lot of NA ones as well, and maybe a lot of Korea ones. But the Korea ones were more like you had like Beyond and Cure and stuff. So I would still go with Max Pax, as you said, but I'm really not confident. Are you confident?
I'm quite confident.
Okay. Then we should go with answer B. I think that should be our answer for this one.
You want to go with Max Pack's final answer?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So Clem has won 100 ESL Open Cups. Here Marine has won, I think, 58, something like that.
Okay.
Dark and Hero, I think, are slightly below, and Max Pax at 93, if I'm not wrong. So it's actually Max Pax.
Very nice.
He's a
nice.
very solid second, actually, quite a bit ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
And indeed,
Nice.
he almost half of them are like NA Cups.
Oh yeah, you're right. He farmed the NA ones. Nice.
All right,
Very
next
good.
question. Question 13. We're getting very close to the top of the pyramid. Let's see.
Oof.
Which of these players has never won a world championship? And I mean either IM Katowice or WCS BlizzCon. Is it Maru, Su, Rogue, or TY? Who has never won either IM Katowice or BlizzCon?
It's not
At least one of them.
Rogue, neither Su.
Yeah, I think Rogue and Su. Yeah, Rogue definitely won BlizzCon, right? Rogue.
Yes, and Su won Katowice.
Yeah. Su won. Yeah, because Su was getting second place all the time, and then he won one Katowice, right?
BlizzCon was the only Terran was Bian.
BlizzCon Beyond. Yeah, and I don't know about
I
TY.
remember IM Katowice with a very strong Raven. With a Seeker missile or something like this.
Yeah, but who won?
I don't remember it, it's Maru or TY, but maybe you can remember.
I think Maru never won a world championship. My gut feeling says Maru
It's
would
not
be.
about BlizzCon, it's about Katowice.
Yeah, but it's world championship oral. Like, doesn't matter if it's BlizzCon or Katowice.
yes. Okay.
It's it means like it was a world championship at that point. And I think people
No, it's Maru's 100%, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Maru as well. Because people often say, like, oh yeah, Maru has won so many GSLs, but he hasn't won a world championship, da da da. And TY, honestly, I don't remember TY winning a world championship, but TY was like so good back then. He probably, I think he's more likely to have won one. So I think we would be pretty confident with Maru on this one.
Yeah, I
You're
agree.
gonna try that? You're gonna go Maru final
Yeah.
answer then?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Sue, as you said, won IEM Katowice. That's true. He finally broke his curse. Rogue has won both of them several times, so no problem. Now, is it Maru or TY? You said Maru had won so much, but not the world championship. Is it correct?
Yeah.
And yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, TY won IEM Katowice, I think, in 2017. It was a world championship.
Oh,
He
okay,
beat
okay,
Stats in a final 4-3 with a very strong tank
Oh.
push, if I can remember correctly. And
Very
Mauro,
nice, damn.
sadly, he made a final several times. He made a finals against Oliveira recently, right? Where he lost to him.
Yeah.
But he actually never
That was a
got all the way.
crazy event. Oliveira victory.
All right, question 14. Still about Mauro. Mauro holds the record for the most GSL Codes titles. But how many does he have? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8? And remember, you still have one lifeline. This is not the last question. If you win this question, then you have the final question. And you still have one
Okay.
lifeline. You can still call Trigger. I don't know if it's gonna help, but you can call him.
Okay.
Or call someone else. Call someone who can actually answer the phone.
It's more than 5.
Yes. Is it 6? Is it 7? So we could use the lifeline, but I think we might want to keep it for the very last question. You know, so then we
Yeah.
can because the last one is probably gonna be like really hard, and then we can try to call someone that knows.
But if you
we don't-
lose, it's over.
If we lose, it's over.
If you lose, it's over.
That's difficult. I feel like some people that have been watching StarCraft for a very long time would be very confident about this one, but I don't know. I would say 8. I would say 8.
Because at some point you had as many Europe titles as Maru had GSL titles.
Oh, really? I don't know.
That's a good
trivia.
trivia, actually.
And
how many was that?
How many was that?
It was between 5 and 8, okay.
So I think it's maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8? I think I remember people saying like, oh, Maru has 8 GSLs. But maybe it was just like 7 GSLs.
If I were you,
I would
would-
say 8.
If I were you, if you're really unsure, try to call someone, who could know.
We could also do that. Surely we can call someone that knows how many GSLs Maru has won.
So do you have a friend online on Discord right now who would answer and give you the answer?
Honestly, I feel like Trigger might not know. Wait. Do I have to call them or can I send them a message?
Well, you can send him a message. Ideally, I would call, but I don't know how it works. I'm a noob. I'm a YouTube noob, so
Honestly, I think if I ask, because I see
you can
Bjorn
ask
online on
Bjorn.
Discord. I think if I ask Bjorn, he would know.
Yeah, ask Bjorn maybe,
Okay.
and ask.
So-
Maybe you could add him to the call. I don't know if that works for him, or just write. I don't know. Hey, this is editing DNS, and sadly, the rest of the recording just disappeared. So, yeah, basically, Clem and his dad managed to answer the next question correctly, which was 8 GSL wins for Maru. And the final question they were not able to answer properly, so they went all the way to answer number 14, which is very honorable. I'm sorry for the little mistake at the end, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you had feedback, just make sure to give it to me, and I'll see you in the next one. And sorry again. Bye-bye.